It's on display. Are you SIA?
Yeah.
So it wasn't on display? You're committing an offence now.
Offence?
Yeah, you're committing an offence. I haven't even got a badge on display.
Well, he doesn't have to have a badge, not police.
Yes. No,
It's not police.
he's a security. SIA security. He must be on display at all times.
That's the naughty job.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thanks. Have you got a designation card on you?
Have I got a designation card? Haven't got any cards on me, no.
Oh, you're supposed to be carrying one.
No, okay, I haven't got one on me.
Okay, PCSO 2. It's a big number, that is.
Okay then, so this has got to be some sort of joke, right? The security doesn't want to display his badge in regards to the law. The PCSO ain't even a designated PCSO because she doesn't carry a designation card. This is just getting ridiculous now. What sort of chief constable sends out PCSOs without a designation card? They have zero powers and they're not even they're not even designated police constable at that moment in time without that designation card, which means they're driving in a police vehicle, so it could be classed as impersonating a police constable because they're dressed like police, they're driving a police vehicle, but they're not. They don't carry the designation card. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna just get straight into this and then I'll break it down into two bits where we need to break it down. And I'll put up the law as and when I need to. This is shameful for everybody in this video, so let's just get straight into it.
Must be something to do with Ukraine. Driving reform. Are you right? Huh? I can't hear you, mate.
Why you filming? Why you filming?
I just want to see what it was.
Why you filming?
I want to see what it was. Why is he filming? Why are you filming?
Why are you filming us?
I was walking by and I started filming, that's why. So it's alright if you take
Can I
pictures?
help you?
No, not really.
Can I ask why you're filming?
General purposes.
General purpose.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm security for the synagogue. Can I ask why you're filming?
You can ask, I don't have to tell you. Why are you surrounding me?
We're not surrounding you, we're just asking what you're doing.
It's filming that
You
building.
do know it's a religious building.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
That's why I'm filming it. It says Brighton Reform. What are you touching me for?
I'm not touching you at all.
You touching my bag?
How about touch you? How about touch you?
Huh?
How about touch you?
You won't touch me?
I say if I touch you. I ask you if I touch you.
There'll be trouble. Where's your badge? Where's your badge?
The badge is in here.
Well, it's no good down here, is it?
It's
Oh,
in my
weirdo.
ass.
Huh?
My badge is in my ass.
It does, it needs to be shot and shown. Are you SIA? Are you SIA? Move away from me.
Okay then, so let's just get straight into it. I'm actually fed up of having to put this one up because security don't realise that they are breaking the law because they're too stupid to realise that and think they're above the law. Why? Because the police don't enforce this neither. So what is the point of having a law which doesn't get enforced? Makes it irrelevant. But the law we're talking about is the Private Security and Industries Act of 2001, Section 9, subsection 1. So let's just get straight into it.
The power of the Secretary of State to prescribe the conditions on which a license must be granted and the power of the authority to impose additional conditions for such a license shall include power to prescribe or impose. A. Conditions containing requirements as to the training, registration, and insurances which the licensee is to undergo, or to maintain, while the license remains in force. B. Conditions as to the manner in which the licensee is to carry out specified activities of a security operative that he is licensed to carry out. C. Conditions imposing obligations as to the production and display of the license. D. Conditions imposing obligations as to the information to be provided from time to time by the licensee to the authority, and E is such other conditions, whether or not relating to the criteria that would be applied by the authority in determining whether to grant the license, as the Secretary of State or the authority thinks fit.
So as you can see there, it is subsection C in section, well, subsection 1 of C. So this is it there. Conditions imposing obligations as to the production and display of license. Now, I'm not going to go on to the SIA license because we do it all of the time, but it says it should be on display at all times. Just give me a second and I will pull it up. Okay then, so I couldn't pull up the information, so I've gone onto the government's website, learn more about the SIA, blah 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 blah. There. If you hold a frontline license, you must wear your license where it can be seen at all times when engaging in designated license activity unless you have reported it stolen, or lost or stolen, which he clearly hasn't. He's got it. There's a big list of things here. I'm fed up of going through it, and yeah. And obviously this person said he is SAA licensed and is not in-house security, because if you're in-house security, you don't have to be SIA accredited. For those people who are going to say, but if you're in-house, blah, blah, blah. It must be, so as you see, it must be one. You must wear your license where it can be seen at all times when engaging in designated license activity. So the fact that he isn't, it means he is breaking the law for the Securities Act. But let's continue the video.
Move away from there.
Inside Palmyra Reform,
Reform?
who refuses to move on, keeps filming, got a mask.
This is strange. Move away from there.
Can anyone pick that up?
You're in my personal space.
Sophie,
This is a public space.
is on shift at the moment, but we'll contact
He's got a knapsack and he's filming the synagogue, and then I will not give any explanation.
I want film synagogue, film security.
the PSO. Sophie is actually on shift at the moment. May work by giving her a call to come and either try to work.
PCSO, I love PCSOs. They make my day.
Can someone contact her, please?
Strange bloke. No badge number. This on display. Are you SIA?
Yeah.
So why isn't it on display? You're committing offence now.
Offense?
Yeah, you're committing offence. Not having your badge on display. It's not even working. Yeah, it's nice working. Why are you filming me?
I have to wait for you.
Huh?
I don't know what you say.
You don't know what I'm saying? Well, you must be dumb.
I don't speak English.
Well, what are you doing on there then if you're security if you don't speak in English?
Yeah, I don't speak English.
That's why your badge is not on display. Wait till this PCSO comes, mate. You're in trouble.
Yeah?
Big trouble not having your badge on display.
Yeah, okay. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I was just filming. And
No, that's fine. I mean,
this guy ain't even got a badge on display.
Well, he doesn't have to have a badge, not police.
Yes. No,
It's
he's
not
a
police.
security. SIA security. He must be on display at all times.
That's not your job.
Well,
It's not your problem.
it is my problem. You're pretending to be security and you haven't even got a badge on.
You see, what you're filming, that's what you're talking about. What
It
you're
looks crazy.
So, do you want to have a word with me? You don't mind?
No.
thank you.
Oh, thanks. You got a designation card on you?
Have I got a designation card? Haven't got any cards on me, no.
Oh, you're supposed to be carrying one.
No, okay, I haven't got one on me.
Okay, PCSO 2. What's it?
Okay then, so let's get into the designation card. It is actually covered under the Police Reform Act of 2002, Section 43, and it is Section 1. So here we go.
1. A person who exercises or performs any power or duty in relation to any person in reliance on his designation under Section 38, F2, 38B, or 39, or his accreditation under Section 41, F3 or 41A, or who purports to do so, shall produce that designation or accreditation to that person, if requested to do so.
So, designation, that's basically produce that designation in accordance to the person. But that is what legislation allows, or gives them the designation. So let's actually go into this. This is Kent Police because it's the only one I can actually find. And this is what it is. And let's go over to the designation, which should be highlighted here. So it is a 5.7 designation card. Let's get straight into it.
5.7 Designation Cards. 5.7.1 PCSOs will be issued with a designation card setting out their powers, a description of the uniform, which must be worn when executing their enforcement powers, their rules of engagement, and a risk assessment process by which they will evaluate appropriate action in the discharge of their duties. 5.7.2 These designation cards will be issued on successful completion of their initial training. They must be carried at all times when on duty and must be produced to a member of the public on request.
So, if the designation card highlights the powers they have got and their uniform, they are not a designated police constable without that designation card, is what I am hearing here. And the fact that it must be carried at all times when on duty and must be produced to a member of the public on request. So the fact that she isn't carrying it makes this quite an interesting thing because they are driving a police car and they have double parked, which to me becomes an offence under the Highways Act of 1980. And it is what, section 137, penalties for willfully obstructing, which is this. So there we go. Let that just read it out loud.
If a person, without lawful authority or excuse, in any way willfully obstructs the free passage along a highway, he is guilty of an offence and liable to F1 imprisonment for a term not exceeding 51 weeks or a fine, F2 or both.
So you could say they are, well, they ain't got no authority or reasonable excuse and willfully obstructed the free passage to an extent, because obviously you can go around the car. But I could then go into the Road Traffic Act, which then says about double parking and so on. But to me, if none of these PCSOs, because there was 2 in the car, are not carrying a designation card, they are then impersonating a police officer because they're dressed in the uniform, they're driving a police vehicle, and they're acting like they are police without the designation card highlighted by policy 5.7 and 5.7.2 and against the Police Reform Act of 2002, section 42, which gives them the reason to have the designation card, highlights the powers they've got under the designation card, and the fact that they should have the designation card highlights what the uniform looks like and what powers they've got. To me, without that, they're not a PCSO and they're not in the course of their duty. But let's just get back into the video.
The big number that is 26992.
They're all big numbers for PCSOs and community.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you. I'm on my way anyway because I've done with you. Oh, sorry, do you know which way the train station is? Hove train station.
Train station?
Yeah.
You need to go left.
Yep.
Do you need the road name for it?
No, no, just.
Okay, basically go up to the main road and go left.
Yep.
Keep walking and then go right in front.
All right, cheers, mate. I'm out of here anyway. Thank you. Look, it's filming me now. Crazy. Let's get out of here, guys.
So there you go. As I already said, I think these PCSOs and the security are totally in the wrong. The PCSO, which he asked for the designation card, and he ain't even carrying one, so it's not even a PCSO. The second one, he should have asked him as well, because if not, then really, like I said, they're impersonating the police officer, in my opinion. And the security, one of them had his badge on display, but he stepped way out of his duty by stepping off the land onto public to harass a member of the public. I've already said what I think in this video in about 10 minutes. So let us know what you think of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.